Yo, make sure you got your paperwork straight. I got Mickey the Truth.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. South Carolina, 803 to be exact. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So
the loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Mickey, let's get to the truth. What you do? What's up? Hey, a lot of shit is going on right now. Durk done got officially indicted. The only thing about that, obviously we knew that shit was coming after we got that complaint. I'm just surprised nobody else got locked up with him this go around. I had looked. I ain't see the indictment, the superseding indictment out. So it's still possible that other people got indicted also. But we'll find out. Are you surprised they only added a couple of charges? Nah, because like when I thought about it, after I did my video, it's identical charges to the first 5. So basically he's just charged with the same thing everybody else is charged with. Yeah, I had dropped the video when I first seen it. Like, I think it was like 30 minutes out. But then after I did the video, I was like, shit, it's basically the same charges. Like I said, the only thing that shocked me was that no new, other than Durk, nobody else was added that we know of. But then when I saw that it wasn't out yet on Pacer, I said, shit, it might still be sealed. And they'll leave indictments sealed if it's like other people on it that haven't been arrested. So it's still a possibility. But even if it's not nobody else on it, I know this much is you call yourself OTF, I ain't gonna say lay low, but be chill. Now ain't no time to be getting out of pocket, especially online. Like, hold it down. Because still don't know what with that case. Okay, that shit's gonna be crazy. I know a lot of people were saying like they're facing a death penalty, they're facing life in prison, which ultimately, depending on who you are, it might feel like the same damn thing. But yeah, and I feel like it's gonna be like similar to the Oblock case, the Block Rico, right? I feel like it's gonna be like a year or so. A lot of stuff it's just gonna be, as far as YouTube, right? It's just gonna be people putting shit out, all that. But I think it's gonna be like a year or so before we actually know the details of the case for real. Bingo, you're right. I think it's sealed for now because it says they won't be arraigned for another few weeks. Yeah, because I'm like, obviously we know that the reason why Durk got locked up prematurely is because they thought he was fleeing. And I'm going to say heavy on thought because we don't know, you know. Depending, his defense might have a good reason why he booked so many flights that day. You know, I don't know. But, yeah, it's definitely going to be some more people for sure. One thing that a lot of people are getting confused with is, so you got named defendants on the indictment, that the first indictment, right? You got named defendants. You got Didi, you got Bonnie, Brown Eyes. I can't remember everybody's names, but you got all of them that's actually named in the indictment. And then you have co-conspirators 1 through 5. I just want everybody to understand, if they are a named defendant, they're not going to be a co-conspirator either, okay? So, some people's like, what was the rumor? Bonnie is co-conspirator 3. No. Because if they are referring to Bonnie, they will say Grant. They will not say co-conspirator 3. So, co-conspirator 3 is a whole different person. And I think a lot of, even content creators, because people are like, well, I saw on this channel, I think they get confused. You know, I even had conversation with a few where I had to explain, like, no. It's total different people. So in all actuality, it's 6 people arrested at this point. The 5 original people that was arrested plus Durk is 6, right? So that leaves 4 co-conspirators with numbers left. Those 4 co-conspirators are 4 other people. not people that we already know. Okay, some people are saying like Co-Conspirator 2 is OTF Jam. I don't think that's it because he doesn't match up to everything. Whether he's telling or not, I don't know, and nobody knows if he's telling or not. But I don't believe he's Co-Conspirator 2. Co-Conspirator 4, they were saying Brit Baby. Hell, I was like, well, Brit Baby Co-Conspirator 4 said in Nash probably Co-Conspirator 4. In all actuality, we don't know who Co-Conspirator 4 is, but it's a separate person than anybody that we know name. So it's going to be a lot of just people guessing. I've heard people trying to say, oh, well, it has to be somebody from Oblock. People were saying, well, oh, it has to be dealing with the Chicago case. I don't think we don't know what it's dealing with. For all we know, it's somebody that just heard some info and passed it along, and it's not gonna, like, the people who quote unquote telling it's gonna be people we don't even know nothing about. But it's gonna be speculation for a while, because like I said, this is a massive case. I don't believe they're going to be putting information out just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? Until closer to trial, if it even goes to trial. My bad, y'all didn't even see y'all's comment. Let me see. It's no oh shit, my bad. It's no concrete evidence against him. He's gonna beat it. They're gonna go down if anything. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say it's no concrete evidence because at the end of the day, they're saying that he put a bounty out. Okay, they're saying he is the man that made that put it out, and then he got people under him that enforce it. So what's gonna happen is they don't have to per se connect the dots all the way back to him. They're going to have to connect the dots from this piece to that piece to that piece, that piece to that piece, and then that piece to him. So I ain't going to say it's concrete evidence, but I ain't going to say it's not concrete evidence. What I'm going to say is they do have a nice piece of the puzzle, and if everything checks out and connects correctly, they could have a massive case against him. And I'll give y'all an example. So again, they didn't tell us everything, but like the text message about don't book no flights for nobody associated with me, right? If it's other messages around that conversation that hints at that he knew additional people was getting flown out for a purpose, that's going to be bad for him. But just again, right now we don't know all they have, but it really just depends. Like, I ain't going to say it's not concrete, but I'm just going to say it's definitely not just something to take lightly. That's what I would say. What to do, Lena Love Laughter? Let's see what you said. Ooh, excuse me. I think Code 3 is assistant. Code 4 is an LA local. They're not saying much. Code 5 and Code 2 is talking. Code 3, I do believe, I'm not going to say an assistant, but I do believe Code 3 is going to be somebody on the business side. Code 4, I'm not going to say it's a LA local because nowhere in the indictment does it say it's a LA local. Whoever Code 4 is somebody that was in the mix when King Von died and when this murder took place. So, I ain't going to per se say it's a LA local. It could definitely be somebody from Chicago, but whoever it is, as far as Code 4, was definitely around when King Von died. They're not saying much about Code 5. Code 5 is going to be somebody that at least is connected to Code 2. Because that person contacted Code 2 to tell them to go to California. So that's how Code 5 gonna probably fuck themselves up with that one. I don't believe Code 2 is talking just yet. It's not enough to say that Code 2 is talking. Just because he's not named yet. King Newski, what's up? Just because he's not named yet, and I'm assuming just because he's not named yet, they would have known by now if he was talking. Because he's actually listed as a shooter in this situation. That would have already been out. But again, and I guess that's why the narrative with the OTF Jam thing took place. But again, people missed the fact that this person hadn't been around in 2020. And OTF Jam was locked up. So that couldn't have been him. In your opinion, why do you think they're not named yet? Because they haven't been indicted yet. So, okay, so obviously this is what I'm taking. Like, from day one, they knew it was 3 suspects that got out of a particular car at the alley and sped away following another car. They knew that from day one. If y'all look back at the news footage, they say that on the news. So they knew that from day one. So from August 2022, they knew that. It takes nothing to go look at cameras and shit and start backtracking, right? So now we know that they know about conversations that took place at restaurants and shit like that, whatever. I feel like they have pieces of info, but per se not enough. So, for example, for Code 2, they may know who Code 2 is based off of footage and stuff, but maybe nobody actually has, like, as a witness, has said, yeah, I know for sure that's Code 2. Boom. Because now they got to have everything to put together, and they got to have witnesses to corroborate. Just like with the Oblock Rico, with Muwap. They had somebody that only met him, like saw him when he was 12 years old, come and say, yeah, that's him on the camera. So they need somebody to still put a person there, even if you're on camera. They need somebody to identify you. So it could be a matter of they don't have nobody to identify him yet. And that's why he's not named. It could be something simple as that. It could be that, hell, it's like they have to have enough to build the case on everybody, and maybe they just don't have enough evidence yet. Or he could, anybody could be corroborated, but I think that could be it. They just don't have enough information on that person yet. That's why they're not named. Because obviously those involved, for real, would know who it is, because hell, they was there. They know who Code 2 is. So yeah, for them to let Code 2 just walk just off of, like, you know what I'm saying? The only way, to me, in my opinion, if Code 2, being that they say Code 2 is a shooter, literally he would have had to been the one to give up dirt for sure. I don't see how they was gonna let somebody walk off on a murder for hire without giving up the top dog. Like, he would have to connect, and according to their layout, this person would know all the details from the beginning to the end. He would have to give up everything, like, for sure. And I just don't see that, because when a person is a co-conspirator, right, you can become a corroborating witness for sure. But an informant, you wouldn't be considered an informant because you are part of the crime. So you will be a corroborating witness. And so far, again, they real tight-lipped with the lingo. I don't know. Right now, it doesn't scream one of the co-conspirators is corroborating. Not saying they're not. Just right now, outside looking in, reading the documents, it doesn't seem like none of them are corroborating just yet. But in due time, just like we did and saw in the Block Rico, it's gonna come out. Ultimately, I feel like the only way Dirt will walk off of from this is if they cannot connect the dots to him, meaning they don't have nobody to back up the theory that he is the person that put shit in play, or somebody ultimately just take the hit and say, no, he didn't know nothing about it. And I think if they go that route, like, he knew nothing about it, like, multiple people will have to say he was not involved. And with them already saying he put the bounty, they got to have some type of evidence that he placed the bounty. And this is why we need you in front line covering the trial, because you break it down different than others. Yeah, you know what? And I think because people love to say I'm biased and I pick sides, right? For some reason. But I'm just going to look at it just regular, like, no matter who it is. A lot of, I'm not just about to put shit on people. So, like, with the Dirt situation, it's just not a lot to go off of. But just if you go off what they put out, that's just, where it's at right now. Now, like I said, it's definitely going to be a long road ahead, for sure. And it's going to be some snitches that's going to be later on named. I'm pretty sure of it. It's going to probably be people maybe in the inner circle, that's gonna probably be on there, maybe out of the circle. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it could be anybody at this point. But yeah, if this goes to trial, I'm definitely going for sure. And that's another reason why I'm trying to make sure I walk the straight and narrow. Because y'all know, if y'all don't know, okay, last year with the Oblock Rico, I got in some bullshit with that case because of quote unquote witnesses. So I'm treading lightly with my coverage this go around beforehand, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, I put somebody's life in danger because I figure out there were, a witness, even though the witness fucking said they was a witness. But anyway, so I'm like treading lightly with it this time, because I am planning on, if it goes to trial. Like, and to be honest, even if Durk don't go to trial, if any of them goes to trial, this particular case goes to trial, I'm going to go cover it. But yeah, so I'm treading lightly. I'm just going off of, because y'all know I can dig real deep and figure it out, a lot of shit out. So that's why I haven't really been dropping too many videos on it just yet, because like I said, I don't want to jump ahead of it. I'm just, I don't want no smoke when I go to try to cover this trial like I did with the Oblock case. All right, so, but yeah, that's pretty much, my take on what's going on with Lil Durk as of this point and other OTF members. But like I said, anybody affiliated with OTF definitely need to just chill. Like, don't do too much. Just chill. Definitely don't be out in snitches. Like, I thought that was wild when the first day when Durk and them got locked up and, members of OTF was posting people as rats and shit. I'm like, bro, now ain't the time to do that. That's bad for business. Like, just, continue on. Who is his lawyer? I'm not sure. He had a temporary lawyer in Florida. I doubt that's gonna be his lawyer in California. So I'm pretty sure he gonna have some heavy hitters. He gonna have to have some heavy hitters, like, cause like at the end of the day, like outside looking in, like in any trial, we can think it's lack of evidence or whatever, but you never know what the jury is gonna think. So if I'm gonna gamble my life, literally my life, because these guys are facing life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want A1 team. Like, you definitely need A1 team. Just heard Durk got life. How did Durk get life when he hasn't even got convicted or nothing? Lord Jesus. He hasn't gotten life. He's facing life, though. He's definitely facing life. But damn, the man ain't even went in the court yet. He hasn't even been arraigned yet to say, like, if he's pleading guilty or not guilty yet. And see, again, like I said, those who have covered the Oblock Rico, I'm just letting y'all know it's going to be just like that. I'm pretty sure they may ask. I'm trying to hold on. Before I say this, I kind of feel like Durk would ask for a speedy trial. But it could still be months. Look at Diddy. His trial is not even scheduled until like March, April of next year. So like, Durk probably maybe 6 months or more before he even goes to trial. So a lot of us is going to be eager to know what's what. But just keep in mind, it's not going to be flowing out like that, unfortunately. They're going to keep a lot of stuff to the belt. They already said that, put that in motion on the complaint when they said witnesses was already being contacted and shit. So just know this is going to be a long process, just like it was with the Oblock case. Closer to trial, when more motions are filed, we'll be able to, break it down. Unless they do like on the Diddy and gag order it, and then we can't see shit. Okay, I'm hoping they don't do that. I'm hoping they don't do that. I'm hoping they don't gag order this shit where we can't see it, but could be. But until then, like I said, step away. Every time something drop, I'll definitely y'all follow me on YouTube. I drop content all the time, and I keep up with it. Now I ain't gonna be one of them. I'm not one of them YouTubers or them bloggers that just be pulling shit out of thin air though. Like, I really got to have something to go on. Do you think the sentencing of Oblock being pushed back to next year is connected to this? Maybe they're trying to offer downward departures. Nah. So this is my thing, right? all minus one, Ralph Turbin. Everybody else on the Block Rico was locked up before this happened. Okay, like they got locked up in October 2021. Besides Ralph Turbin, everybody else, like this murder happened in 2022. So like, what would they really know at where they are? Like, what would they really know to be able to provide details on this situation? They're not going to be able to downward departure based off of this. This is not enough. Like for them, because again, all of them are facing life in prison also on the Oblock case. Literally, you would have to solve every freaking murder in Chicago to make it make sense for them to offer you any type of sentencing deduction. Like you literally would have to offer way more than just a hit in California. You will have to like offer them something in their area. Because remember, the Block Rico is an Illinois case. They will have to give Illinois some shit. They wouldn't have gave a damn about no California case. I'm gonna be honest. They wouldn't have gave a damn about no California murder for hire case. So, nah. The reason why they sentencing is getting pushed back because the government isn't replying to the motions. Okay. Muwap, and I'm only going to talk about Muwap because that's really who I cover now that the trial is over. Muwap's legal team has filed multiple, you know what I'm saying, motions. Motions to throw out the conviction, get a new trial due to the witness that identified him, that literally couldn't identify him in the courtroom, but said identified him on a camera because he saw him when he was 12. So it's multiple motions to dismiss the case against Muwap. The state keep asking for more time to reply to. Like right now, they're asking for more time to reply. They were supposed to reply, I believe, since last month. They didn't do it. So you can't sentence somebody when you have post-trial motions still out. So as long as they still have post-trial motions out, it's going to get pushed back. And to be honest, it's probably going to get pushed back even more due to that. So I don't, and this is just, again, my opinion, it has nothing to do with OTF at all. But that's why I asked. I like your insight. Oh, no problem. Yeah. Now, as these creators will push it, of course they're gonna try to say it has something to do with the OTF indictment, but it doesn't. Because again, now they like, y'all can just go look it up. Like they have multiple post-trial motions still lingering. You can't, like, that's like what's the word? Let me give an example. That's like going to your senior graduation without completing elementary and middle school. Like you can't get to senior graduation until you're finished with so you can't get to sentencing if they say it's still some stuff. And again, this is not even the appellate shit. Like this is post-trial motions. This not no type of appeals or nothing. Of course, appeals come after you do the sentencing. Yeah, so that's really what that's at. Again, I just don't think, again, I don't see how, for one, like I said, all of them were locked up when this took place. All of them are in Illinois federal system. They would have to get some Illinois shit. They don't give a damn about no murder for hire in Cali. That's how I would look. They don't give a damn about that. Because at the end of the day, that don't help their numbers. That don't close their cases. None of that. Oh, why are we talking about Oblock? So I saw, now on Halloween I dropped a video because someone had brought to my attention that Oblock Louis was arrested for an out-of-state warrant. So I looked it up or whatever, and I haven't been able to verify exactly where his out-of-state warrant is. But I see today that is on the blogs that he's arrested for murder. I can't confirm that. Like I said, I've tried to confirm through Atlanta and through Chicago what that warrant is for. I haven't been able to do it. Not sure who confirmed it or if it's even confirmed. Because sometimes the blogs will post shit just because they found that shit on Reddit or just because somebody said it. They will post it. They don't really vet a lot of shit that they post. So, I don't know. But a couple people hit me up, and I'm like, I don't know at this point. As far as Mickey Truth, I can't stamp that it's for a murder. I can only tell you it's definitely for an out-of-state warrant. And that's all I know. Now, just on a notion, if it is indeed for that, you know, it's possible that they're gonna book him for Vaughn's murder because he was shooting that night allegedly, right? But I did reach out to GBI, which is Georgia Bureau of Investigation. They take a little time to get back with me. So as soon as I know on my end, y'all know I'm gonna drop a video. But right now, I don't know. I can only tell you that's what the blogs are saying with that. Yeah, bloggers be running with it. That he's been charged with murder. Yeah. See, I don't know nothing about that. I don't believe Jam is code 4 either, but you do know where he's at. I know he got arrested last year, but AK was saying he found him in a holding facility, but would say, what you think? Oh, code 2. I'm gonna say this. I don't know, and I shout out to AK Academics. I believe you're talking about academics. I don't know who people's sources are, where they get it from. I don't know none of that. All I can tell you, just as far as my opinion, OTF Jam couldn't be code 2 because code 2, Co-Conspirator 2. Because that person had to be around the conversation back when Vaughn was murdered. He was still in prison. Like, he was still doing his 12 years. He didn't get out until, he got out February 28th, 2022. So he got out 2 years and some change after that conversation. So was he out when the actual murder for hire murder took place? Yeah. But according to the paperwork, Code 2 was around the night that Vaughn was killed. So that's why I personally don't feel like he's Code 2. Where he's at, I don't know. I did try to look around for him. I couldn't find him. Like I said, I don't know where OTF Jam is. I don't know if, what's up, Chirac Humor? We just talking about your fellow Chiracians. I don't know where do you know where OTF Jam is, Chirac Humor? I don't know where he is. So I don't know if he in the holdings, I don't know. I can just tell you, a lot of creators have their sources and they'll put out like a reliable source told me this. And I don't, like I said, people talk to who they talk to and I just know for me and my sources, I don't know what OTF Jam is, but just from me understanding how the paperwork is written, I don't think he would be code 2. Hell no, I think he out though. Yeah, I don't see him nowhere. I ain't seen him nowhere in no jail system. Right. I looked in VineLink and all. I don't see him anywhere. I know his case is still open. So that gun case from 2023 is still open. I'm trying to figure out where Buka is. Buka ain't post yet. Yeah, Buka done been quiet out of all OTF. Definitely Buka has been quiet for sure. That's what you said. Yeah, it's weird that he's not in Cook County system. But they have him being arrested last year with a mugshot. Yeah, I mean, his case in Cook County is still open. Hey, that name he just said. Look, shout out to Chirac Humor. Like I said, I ain't been putting videos out but definitely on the back end, I've been wondering a couple things. Y'all talking about Durk, I'm late on this live. Yeah, we really talking about Chicago, really. But it started off with the Durk live. Durk. You seen Durk just got indicted at first. It was just criminal complaint. Yeah, but see, I hadn't told y'all they had until the 14th to indict him. Because they have 14 to 21 days once they file a complaint to indict him. So I thought they was going to wait till like the eve of the 14th, but they did it last night. But like I was saying earlier, I'm just surprised nobody else is listed as indicted yet. But we don't know because I looked on Pacer and the superseding indictment ain't out yet. Yo, Chirac Humor, listen. I saw that. No, they don't have 30 days. If they file an affidavit or a complaint, it's 14 or 21. Yeah. But I think if they just arrest you, they got like 30 to 45 days or something like that. Yo, where did that name come from? Because that wasn't on the complaint. They gave Durk another nickname too, Blood. Yeah, I saw that. And I was like, yo. And I ain't gonna lie, I be hearing, different personalities from Chicago say Blood. So I'm like, where the fuck Blood come from? I've never actually known that's something they call him. Say don't nobody call him that. Yeah. I think they about to. You lying. Man. Chirac, you for real? But we say that a lot out here. Yeah, I have like when y'all know I've been to Chicago, what, twice, 3 times? 2, 3 times so far. And I done definitely heard blood a lot. Like they say blood, just like I guess you would say YSL say slime. They do say blood a lot. But yeah, when they put that as his nickname, I'm like, let me find out they got some wiretaps that they doing that. I promise you I seen like what? What did the judge in YSL trial just say that the regards were word like that? I mean, she was reading the paper. I ain't holding against them for sure. But yeah, she was reading the paper. Now she ain't just say it just for the hell of it. I seen him call him dad a couple times. That's wild. Somebody called me for my paper. Man, if Buka is a part of this, that's gonna fuck up everybody's head. Man, I don't know. But Buka has been quiet for shit show. I ain't seen him post on his story. Normally he posts on his story. But he might be trying to lay low. Because right now it's the time to fucking lay low. Like, because you really don't know who they coming to get. And I had said at the beginning of the live, like, if I was part of OTF, I would just be trying to live a law-abiding life right now. I wouldn't be trying to do nothing but that. Just chilling. Because you really don't know. And then you don't know, like, we know they got, like, 4 other people outstanding as far as co-conspirators. But they still have other, people or information. You never know. That shit might, because they keep saying unknown. You never know when you become known. Yeah. So that's one reason why I've been, like, just chilling on, like, making sure I'm being just completely honest with my content. Because I ain't trying to give nobody no reason to use my videos or nothing against nobody. Okay, I don't want none of that static for sure. See, like in in like the YSL sector and shit, I don't make no noise in YSL because I ain't really covered it like that. So I don't be caring. I say what I want on the YSL case because like I'm not one of the bloggers that make noise. But Chicago sector, oh yeah. The feds done watched my shit one time before. Fucking around with the Oblock shit. So I ain't fooling with it. You would not use a Mickey Truth link. Okay? On that shit. I hated that they was watching my shit the first time. So hell no. I am not. They will not use none of my videos. Talking about they got some shit off my channel. So hell no. As far as YSL City and Thugger David did they thing. For sure. Yeah, like, it's like, you got Infamous Sylvia. You got all them, like, let them make the noise. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, like, it's always a sector. You got the Mo3 sector, and you got certain blogs that make noise. So, like, in those sectors, I can say shit and just be chilling. And you know what I'm saying? And it won't, like, nobody's gonna pick it up. But when it comes to Chicago content, man, and Mickey Truth say it, hell nah, that shit, nah. Not only is YouTube gonna be watching to see what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure my channel is under investigation from the people. So that's why I've been treading so lightly, okay, on this. Chirac Humor. Did I not tell? I even told him, like, bro, I am treading lightly. I am not doing no extra shit right now while I'm covering this case. For sure. Yeah, shout out to AK-47. AK happened, Lil Durk in jail. I'm gonna be honest, like, when it comes to YouTube, content be getting dry. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, hot as fuck. But shout out Chicago, okay? Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I had a lot came with the Chicago sector, but a lot of good came with the Chicago sector. Chicago is still one of my top cities. Illinois is still one of my top state on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bloggers in that sector tap in with me all the time. So like I really do appreciate Chicago, but yeah, Chicago got my like got the block hot for me for sure. Okay, for sure. So I be trying to just like tread lightly on shit, like for real, for real. Like this is a different like I said, I can go into YSL and shit and say and that and be under the hell no, not Chicago, and let alone not know Oblock or like OTF shit. So yeah, but yeah, I'm still cover it though. The only thing I hate about this dirt coverage is blogs be posting fake stories by Flacco. Flacco need to stop that shit. But I'm gonna say this. Hold on, y'all. Let me respond to him. And then the spread fast, like fake OTF gym be on store. Yeah, the be on store. I was like, now come on, it took a simple search of that. But I'll say this, and I said it before. I blame Dirk for that because he didn't. It's no OTF bloggers, and I ain't gonna say OTF bloggers, but really, it's no OTF bloggers. They don't have no bloggers, right? They have rappers and shit, but you know his quote unquote opposition. They got a blogger sphere, full up. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some bloggers that like will post on it unbiasedly, right? But they don't have their own bloggers that were like actual people in their crew that can come and like put their side out as far as the blogging shit goes. So I blame him for that. He should have had some people, you know, ready to handle that. That should be part of their PR team. Oh shit. Alright, y'all. I gotta get off here. I gotta take a call. God damn. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all on YouTube the next time I'm on there. Probably like tomorrow. Might be tonight. But y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm out. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what? I'm like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
All this is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come.